Is it true you turned down $800 million to buy your companies?
Yeah.
Did you... Hold on one second, because I got to think about this for a second. How the fuck did you just say no, or you said, let me think about it and get back? Because how do you make a decision to say no?
Yeah, I mean, look, it still fucks with me. I mean, I had to think about it for a while, but I'll give you guys some game because this is such a good interview. I never really talk about business like this, but I want people out there to be motivated, and I want people out there to know that like the first deal is not the best deal. I cannot wait to write my book about it. I want to write a book.
You should.
I'm gonna write a book called The Best Deal. And so, all right, I get offered $800 million for cookies in general, the whole thing. But a lot of it's stock from a Canadian LP, a private Canadian company that's on the stock market. I looked at it like this. If the first deal I got was $800 million and it's mostly stock, and the stock game could be like great and then drop, and everyone's going public right now, what would happen if I turn it down? That data makes me pretty much a boss to do that. So instead of taking $800 million, I took $10 million in cash for 10% of my company as a friends and family round to invest into infrastructure. And the next round we're evaluated at $400 million, and I'll probably take a small investment at that. I'm gonna build it up. And while everyone else is getting bought out right now with Canadian stock, they may win, but I'm in it to get cashed out for real, because I don't want some stock. I don't want to have to learn how to sell stock or wait and play that game. I want one of the big alcohol companies when it's time to come cash me the fuck out.
As they should.
I want Heineken to come cash me out. I want Southern Wine to come cash me out. I want them to come with that check because they got it. Constellation just put $400 million into Canopy up there in Canada. They put a check. Well, they could have came and bought me for No, I'm sorry. I'm high as fuck. $4 billion. Canopy just got $4 billion. We're talking about a publicly traded company in Canada that doesn't have the most revenue. I think the revenue was negative a lot or whatever it was. They don't have hella money. They just have the brands. So I'm building a house of brands. It's going to be like Facebook. And when they come, they're going to have to buy us. And I would much rather a Constellation come give me $4 billion. I'll look at that $800 million like, thank God I didn't do it. Or maybe I won't. But that's the risk I was willing to take.